I'm a student in Hack Reactor Remote. So, for the past 4 weeks, I've been making videos about what's been going on during Hack Reactor. So, just for anyone interested about Hack Reactor specifically, I've been making a weekly video just talking about like the week and some things that we learned, and just overall just comments about it. So this is my fifth video, week number 5. I do feel like the time has gone so fast. Like honestly, next Tuesday we have our technical assessment. The technical assessment is just an exam. It's just a test similar to what we had in the beginning, where if you do well, you get into Hack Reactor. So technical assessment, if you do well, you move into the senior phase. So they broke the program down into junior phase and senior phase. So if you don't perform as expected, you can they can probably, like, I don't know, like exactly like what I mean. I know like they can remove you, but I don't know like what are like some of the alternatives. But yeah, I mean there's a lot of stake. Like I wouldn't be. I don't want to exaggerate and say like that my life depends on the test, or that I have to do amazing or something like that. But I know like it's a really important test. So yeah, I mean I'm nervous, but I usually get nervous with these kind of things. So I think like that's normal. But anyways, let's go back to maybe the reason you guys came to kind of like know a little bit about week 5. During week 5, we had a solo week. Solo week means that there's no pairing involved. Meaning, again, I have to explain things. I'm sorry, like I'm sorry if you already know it, but if someone who's never seen these videos, pairing means you're working with someone else in the same project. Working solo means you're entirely responsible for completing the projects. We were given 3 different assignments. Monday and Tuesday, we work on an app called Cowless. It's just, I think like each campus, like remote, San Francisco, LA, New York, they all have like their different. They all do lists. Like I know San Francisco does like movie lists. Another campus does grocery lists. I think if they all do lists, it's just basically kind of like a to-do app, where you basically have the functionality of writing things into your from the client, meaning like from the application that you're doing. You're able to like enter information and it goes into the database. That's basically it. Like that's a full stack application that has a server, has a database, and has a client side. There's way more things involved into it, but that's basically like a small summary. I did not like the fact that we have to set up everything from scratch. Again, I don't know why I'm finding things really difficult when it comes to like doing things from scratch. But I guess it has to do with the fact that I don't have a lot of experience with that separation of concerns. That basically means that knowing where to place all your files. If you're new to coding, like myself, this might come a little tricky for you. If you've been coding forever, and if you have like a computer science background, this is something that it's probably makes a lot of sense for you. Probably think like it's the easiest thing, but for me that has been a little bit challenging. So yeah, with that being said, that was a little frustrating because I spent like a half of day. Actually, I spent like full day just setting up all my things, making sure my files were in the right place. And after consulting with a tech mentor and consulting with different people, I kind of got like different advice. Someone told me to just put everything in one file. Then someone else mentioned me to basically separate all the different files into each stone element, each component. Like basically have your routers, have your server, have all the different things. But I mean, yeah, that was a little frustrating, but I mean, I got through it. Now let's move into what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, that was Monday, Tuesday. I did have to use Wednesday. We were given the option like if you didn't complete it on Monday and Tuesday, you can use Wednesday to work on it, and that's what I did. So basically, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I spend them working on my list, on my Cowlist application. Other people, Good advice that I'm gonna give you is like, don't compare yourself to other people. But I wanna compare it just for this video. Other people completed like the Cowleys like in a day and a half, so they start working on mini apps. Mini apps. We had a mini app on Monday. We had a mini app on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They can increase in difficulty. Like the first day, I think like the first day was a tic-tac-toe mini app. Then the second day, I think it was Connect 4, and the third one, I forgot. And I know the last one was a little crazy, and you needed to do like some QR scanner. So like those things when you have your phone and you basically put a QR code and it gives you like information or a website or something. I didn't do that one. I went back and do Tuesdays the Connect 4. I just kind of like play around with it. So I did feel like for Monday through Thursday I didn't have a lot of things completed, but I mean, that's Hack Reactor to you. That's Hack Reactor right there. Saturday and Sunday, I mean Friday and Saturday, we were just giving a review. It was cool, full stack review. We were basically showing a lot of technologies, and I mean not a lot of, we just review basically everything that we have done for the past weeks into just in 2 days, kind of like put everything together. But we learned about a new database called MongoDB. I spent significant time reading and researching about MongoDB. So again, like it's kind of sucks having to learn a new technology before the technical assessment, but I mean, I guess it is what it is, right? Like you just have to kind of like go through it, like go through the motions and trust the process. So yeah, that was it. So I mean, okay, so that's basically the whole week, right? Like that's basically what we did for the week. So now I'm gonna tell you about I guess I'm gonna make a comparison about like working solo against working with someone. I'll tell you what I like about this week, like working solo. First thing is that I was able to do this the whole time. I didn't have to have my mic on, and I was just listening to music the whole time, just playing with my headphones, or I would just I would just be playing music aloud. I could listen to music instead of having to working with like a pair, because that's kind of how I started. Like when I started coding, I would just be basically putting music and just playing my music and learning to code. That's basically one of the things that I like. I like that I had freedom to do anything that I wanted, like during my free time. So for example, there was a day that I just went to play soccer like at 7 p.m. As soon as last presentation ended, I went to play soccer just because I hadn't played soccer in like the longest time, and I really feel like I needed it. So that was really cool to just go play soccer. Also, like I was kind of like able to just go and take breaks anytime I wanted to, just basically lay in my bed. I guess I didn't have to be like super professional while pairing with someone. Like you kind of have to show some professionalism with working with someone else. Now I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I didn't like about it. One of the things is that I didn't have someone to bounce my ideas back and forth. Like normally when I'm working with someone, if I have an idea or if I'm stuck in something, I can just ask questions and just verify that everything that I know like is actually like just comment, be like, hey bro, what do you think we should do now? I feel like we should do this, we should try this out. I kind of miss having that part. I do feel like I spend a lot of time reading documentation. So that's basically it for this week. I apologize for the interruption, but that's all I have for now. I will be posting a couple videos during my next week because I'm gonna have more time. I found like a couple of pretty interesting things, such as kind of like how did I decide to do Hack Reactor. I'm gonna talk about kind of like a little bit more about my background, and just overall just a couple things, just because I'm gonna have more time after the technical assessment. Also, wish me luck. I'm kind of nervous, so I'm just nervous, like it's a big exam, so I want to do my best. And yep, that's all I have. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I feel like I have been pretty good answering questions, but if I haven't answered any of your questions, just send me a message and I'll get to you as soon as I can, okay? Thank you guys. See you guys later.